It's your girl J Nicole here, and I'm currently doing this video on how to make pigtail and red pea stew or something like that, or soup, something like that. It's something that my dad, he's from the islands, he's from Barbados, and so I'm learning how to create Caribbean food because I have a daughter now, and I want to continue the lineage of how to make Caribbean. She's down here, still can't show you guys her. So stay with me, chill with me, and it's inspired by Daddy's Kitchen and this recipe, but it's with a little bit of a twist. I'm using different seasons than he's using, but yeah. So we're gonna try it and see how it goes. All right. Okay, so I'm boiling down the pigtail as we speak, and then the beans. What I'm doing is I'm boiling those down because they said soak it overnight. I didn't soak it overnight. So I'm boiling these for like an hour so they can get, they won't be gassy for me because I get gas real bad. So I'm gonna let these boil these suckers down so they get tender. Same thing for the pig feet. And then I'm gonna add the pig feet. If these break down, I'm gonna add these to the beans and then add the seasonings later. All right. Okay, the beans have been cooking for 45 minutes, so I just strained the water off the beans, and I strained the water off of the pigtails, and it broke down a little bit, but I wanted it to be broken down enough so that way when it cooks into this, it'll be like, oh, so delicious. Okay, so it has a few sprigs of bay leaves in here. I'm gonna keep those back. I'm gonna take like these two out. I put bay leaves in there because I get gassy, and that's just so I don't get gassy. So but to those who didn't know that info. So yeah, right now I'm about to add some water into the beans and then add the seasonings. Okay, this right here is green seasoning. I made it myself the other night, and I added this into the beans. It's an assortment of fresh herbs and vegetables like onions and green onions, and you can make your own. I might show a video on how to make it, but to give you the basis, but you can just make your own green seasoning to add into your beans and let it cook. Right now I have it on 6, so that's medium heat. So, and then I'm about to add the pig feet in a little bit. I just added the pigtail. I meant to say pigtail, not pig feet, you guys. I'm sorry. I'm just so accustomed to using pig feet for a lot of dishes. So this is my first time using pigtail. So I just added the pigtail to the beans, and I will stir. I haven't added no dry seasonings yet, but I probably will use. I hope I didn't make it too spicy. I hope not, because I did make the green seasoning a little bit spicy, but this is like one of the milder ones. But I know the first one I had made, like I know the first part that I made to put up got like, yeah, but this has onions, garlic, ginger, chives, parsley, thyme, and what the heck is that sucker? Cilantro. Yeah, and just, just kept it very simple. You can add whatever seasoning. You can look up recipes for green seasoning and then decide what you want to do with yours. But that's what I did with mine, and I added some other stuff to mine. So I did that. So we got the beans here. We got the pigtails. And so I'm going to add some celery, some green onion, and add that to this. And I'll let you guys see. Green onions, celery, pimento, aka allspice. We're just gonna add a couple. Yeah, that'll be enough. Okay, I got some green onions, some more, but they're wholer because to me, I like the green onions like this because it reminds me of noodles. So I'm putting this in there. And this can act as scallions if you can get scallions, but this is basically scallions in a way. So, boom. Okay, and no Caribbean dish is complete without thyme. There's no way you can have a Caribbean dish complete without thyme. So I'm adding some thyme in here, according to Daddy's Kitchen, because I'm following his recipe, but mixing it up a little bit. So, boom. And then I'm gonna stir it, and then I'm gonna just add some stuff to where it can get some taste. Well, let me taste a little bit. Yeah, this needs salt. Okay, I'm about to add something now. Give it some salt taste. Hold on. Okay, this is chicken bouillon, but I know why are you putting chicken bouillon in pork? Hey, he used some chicken stuff, so I'm using chicken bouillon. And give it some salt, because I've noticed when you use this, it gives it salt taste. I think. Okay, I think that should be enough. Yeah, my mom, she doesn't want pigtail because she said, no, I can't imagine a tail wig. And I'm like, if you eat oxtail, you can eat pigtail. She said, no. So, whatever. So, she's not eating this tonight. So, it's just me and my dad. I'm trying not to make a lot, but I think I will not be successful. But I can always freeze this up and eat it. My dad can eat it for another day. So, all right, let me taste it. Needs a little bit more of this. I'm gonna sprinkle some garlic powder in here. Oh shoot, that'll do it. That's it. No more seasoning. If you ever get a clump like that just dropped in here, shoot, that should be enough seasoning. You can always test it out, but that should be enough seasoning and season everything. Make it taste good. All right, let's see. Let me chop up an onion and then add that to this. And then we're gonna let it cook. Oh, also, I'm not adding hot pepper yet until, well, I just tasted it, so it's not that spicy. So I think I will add the hot pepper in a little bit in the next clip. All right. Okay, Daddy's Kitchen called for like a Scotch bonnet pepper. I don't have it, so this is a jalapeno pepper. And they're about the same. They look the same, but they probably are different. But I believe they are different, but like you can use this to replace or whatever chili you would like. So I'm putting this bad boy in here whole. God rest our souls. Yeah. Okay, now I done got the seasonings I want in there. I'm trying to think of what else I can put in there. Oh yeah, garlic powder. Okay, we're just gonna let this simmer and let the flavors get in there. But Yeah, let the flavors dissolve in there some more. And we'll give it about another hour and we'll check up on it. Or no, I'll check up on it in 30 minutes. It's currently 10 o'clock, so I'll check it on like 10:30. Okay, also it calls for dumplings, so I added all-purpose flour, a little bit of sugar, and some salt. But I know his recipe is just flour and water, but I did this because my dad said this is how they do it in Barbados. And instead of it being like, you know, those little flat discs, I'm gonna make them into balls to drop inside of the food. So right now I'm about to add some water to this and then make the dough. Okay, I'm about to add the dumplings. She's crying. I'm about to get to her first, but I'm about to add the dumplings to the peas. All right. These are the dumplings that I'm adding in, rolled into balls. And I added some earlier before I picked up the camera. Yeah, but the dumpling. So. I hope they're not too hard, but they said put it in around this time, so I did it. I'm gonna add some more dumplings, and then I'm gonna turn it on. Then I'm gonna let it cook some more and figure out what I gotta do next. Okay, and this is the final product. I did add sweet potatoes, yams, yucca, and turnips in here, and squash. So I added that in there, but I just wanted to, like I said, add my little twist to it. And you can do the same too. And yeah, but like, if y'all could smell this, I mean, legit, if y'all could, y'all would like be running to this pot right now. I know as soon as my dad come home from work, this is for my dad. He's gonna be super happy because he hasn't had this in a long time, since Barbados or since somebody made it for him. And you see the beans right there. Like I said, I used pinto beans instead of the red beans, but it's still good. It's still got the Caribbean seasoning in it. I put bell pepper in here as well. But yeah, the dumpling. Look at the dumpling. Look how the dumplings are. My dad said they make them, the way they make them in Barbados, they're round. So look at them. The dumplings. So he's gonna be super stoked. And yeah, I will, when the rice is finished cooking, because I just put that on. Dude, don't look at that. When the rice is finished cooking, what we're gonna do, I'll plate it and make it look fancy like I'm an actual chef, when really I'm just a home cook. So and I'm gonna plate it and make it look good. But this is good. This looks good. I tasted a little bit of it and it tastes great. But I'm ready for it to eat it with rice. But so far for my first time, this looks great and it looks amazing. It looks delicious. So yeah. And there you have it, folks. This is what it looks like, the end result. And I have it with some rice. So what I'm gonna do is grab a bite. And you see the beans and the squash we put in there. So I'm about to grab a bite. And this is pigtails with red beans, but I didn't have the red peas, so I used pinto. So yeah, see how it tastes. I'm gonna say this: the yucca changes the flavor of it, but it tastes good. It tastes bomb. I'm gonna add a little bit of salt to it, but it tastes good. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you try the recipe and try it and put whatever you want to make it your own. Okay, see you guys later. Let me get to this crown, baby. All right, love y'all. Stay blessed. Bye. Remember to like.